Om Shanti. In order to be an easy yogi, become experienced in God's love, master knowledgeful soul, and a master almighty authority. Remain stable in the stage of being a master knowledgeful soul and a master almighty authority, and move away from the many type of cues. Always use your time to celebrate a meeting with the Father. Stay lost in love and in the stage of being absorbed in love, and all other things will easily finish. There will then be a queue of your subjects and devotees in front of you. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Welcome to Vikti Parivar. So before we start our series, I would like to let you all know that tomorrow, according to India time, it will be a 15th of August. And it's a very special day here. Of course, it's Independence Day for India, but it's our Mohini Didi's special day. It's her birthday. So I would like to let you all know that we will be celebrating tomorrow evening, which will be 15th here. So in Avekti Parivar, her birthday. So we would like you all to bring your blessing for Didi. Either you can write, make card, you can put in one word and bring it with you for Didi so that we all can celebrate together and share together. So we look forward for the tomorrow's celebration. Of course, they are celebrating here as well in Madhuban in Diamond Hall, but that will be in the evening. But of course, we'll start with Avikti Parivar in the morning. So today is day 14. In order to be an easy yogi, become experienced in God's love. Today's topic, Master Knowledgeful Soul and a Master Almighty Authority. Now we will listen to Mohini Didi.
Om Shanti, everyone. In Brahmin life, I call it these days godly, spiritual, alokik life. Right? God's children, it's alokik, not lokik, right? And spiritual. So today is day of Sadhguru Baba. Baba made it so easy for us that as a father, then he became teacher, and he's also Sadhguru. He's also Dharamraj, right? Nirmal Shanta Dadi used to have a lot of intoxication. She used to say, I have two in one, because was Lokik father and was also a Lokik father. We are lucky because we have four in one, right? Father, teacher, Sadhguru, Dharamraj, all. So thinking about our fortune makes us not only happy, but we feel committed, right? Committed to live the life of a full Brahmin. Yeah, I know that we could allow you all to come 5:45 when we revise Murli of Sunday. It's 8 minutes, 10 minutes every day until Saturday. So this morning when I was listening, Baba was saying that you have to be full Brahmin. Because we think of becoming angel, but we also have to see first complete maryadas. Up to an extent, Dadi Prakashmani said, our intellect shouldn't be with any bodily being. That's also Maryada, right? Because if mind intellect is pulled, whether towards a person or any kind of comforts, facilities, material things, right? Or even some circumstances, right? Something happened 10 years ago, but my intellect goes back to that situation. So, as much our purity, as much our quality of purity, and that's really the Brahman life is about. It's so interesting that one is following external physical maryadas, but other is maryadas in our thinking. If what I am thinking or my reasoning of intellect is not based on knowledge, it could look very attractive, very appealing, but it's not right, right? And you know, Baba gave a blessing, and I always keep in mind that never allow your intellect to be influenced by any other knowledge. So, as you all know, that I studied the history, political science, journalism. So, I am kind of uh, aware of the worldwide news, economics, all the subjects. At UN, we hear so much, but I don't allow that to reach to my reasoning. I have 3, 4 sisters with me at UN. So they talk a lot about human rights and this and all the subjects. And I say, but what about godly rights now? Baba is giving us all the rights and we're not taking it. If you have godly rights, you will also have human rights, right? So what I want to say, there is so much. Of course, AI is another subject. Artificial intelligence has become so popular and it's so available now. Once we had to do an interview and we didn't have enough questions. So we told AI gave such beautiful. So that means now our intellect won't work because AI can work for you. If you give AI to create a song, they will come up with a beautiful song. They do everything for you. But that is where, not I don't have much time, that there was a time few years ago we showed a film actually to double foreigners that how one day the machines will take over our brain. They will take over. There are many of these days, new generation, they don't know to calculate. And I until now never use calculator. I get so many, I don't use it. And honestly, I don't know even to use it. Because a time might come you won't be 2 plus 2 might 6, right? Because you are so used to machine for everything now. So now we are handing over our intelligence also to a machine. So they were showing that everything is in cyber now. Human beings don't have anything, no intellect. Since age of 7, it's in India too, but in US they start computer. So their handwriting is so bad. And our time in school used to have competition of handwriting. So we still could, when they write, young ones, you can't read it because they never write. They always, so we as Baba's children have to keep our all capacities and we're not going to hand over to AI or any kind of that. So our reasoning and our thinking based on knowledge. When I start going in trance, that's what Baba said. Don't use it for yourself, and don't let your intellect be anywhere, so that when Baba doesn't speak, but in silence, we understand what Baba is saying. So you need such an intellect that other thoughts doesn't get mixed. So these 2-3 things Baba had told me, so I kept in mind. So I always tell young generation same thing, because when I came to Baba, I was 16 or so. And after that, whatever way Baba directed us, we kept that kind of attention on, because some people, their logic doesn't make sense. So they told me, this is logical. I said, not for me. Accounting, use of money, someone sold a house, got $500,000, will go to accountant, how should I use it? How much I put in saving, how much I do. So came to me. I said, no. If you want to take advice from me, Baba Shrimat is completely different. But every professional have accountant, lawyer, because the situations which come in their jobs. So a lot of dependency on other kind of knowledge. But for us, it's Baba Shrimat. This is what Baba says, and this is what I am going to do it. Right? So Master Knowledgeful, Baba is calling us knowledgeful soul, and Master Almighty Authority. Remain stable in the stage of being a Master Knowledgeful. Very interesting. You pay attention and see during day, am I thinking as Master Knowledgeful, right? Because these days, people advise you so much. Their opinions, hundreds of opinions. But should I be influenced? Take that, or it's Baba. So it says that is why Baba says, remain stable in the stage of being a Master Knowledgeful soul, and then Master Almighty. And move away from many types of cues. Always use your time to celebrate a meeting with Father. Stay lost in the love, and in the stage of being absorbed in love, and all other things will easily finish. Only one method, that only one way. Remember Baba. So it's not remembrance is when I sit, I have to remember. I have to sit and do yoga. But any time there is any thought which you find is important but useless at that time, be knowledgeful. Use drama. Ability to use full stop should be there. So this is how we have to be. Knowledge we have, but to be knowledgeful means you have to be Master Almighty. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti Didi. Good evening. Didi, you were just...
You are here today or you have guest? Yesterday you had guest.
No, I'm here today.
Oh, that's good.
I was thinking about what you just said about handwriting or any other thing, right? That you were talking about that young people don't know how to write, which is true. They don't know how to write.
No, yeah. Their hand is not that good.
Yes. They don't know how to do it's not that great. They don't teach anymore. They don't teach cursive. They don't teach those things anymore. But I was wondering, are we going back to the golden age? Because in the golden age, do children learn handwriting?
You're hearing now, of course.
We
You
learn
know,
handwriting in the golden age?
we had been playing Dadi Gulzar's Manda or someone interviewing Dadi Gulzar about golden age systems and how that things happen there. And one of the question about study. So we don't go for engineering and medical and law, but Tari said that basic education is there about administration, about some of the things are taught even to prince, princess. And of course, then they must be writing, no? You think deities don't write? What do you all
No,
think?
I'm curious actually, because is there paper? How is the paper? What are they writing on?
Because paper was created, there is a history, no? Because when the history was written, it was on the leaves.
Right?
And from the leaves, the time came that history got written because paper is something, the way it is created, that system was not there. So I have to think, anyone of you getting a thought? Yeah. Hmm? Yeah, some cloth, some leaves.
Maybe some
Yeah,
gold, maybe some gold leaf. Like, we have gold,
yeah,
like maybe the paper is made of gold or something.
yeah, must be something. Next time
Yeah.
I will think about it.
Because I was also thinking not only about paper, but we do paint, right? Because that in the same class that they was saying about painting, we paint. Like, what are we painting on? What is the paint made of?
Yeah, they will have definitely something.
Right, right.
One time Baba gives example that Baba has so much knowledge that you can make ocean as ink and all the trees as pen and
Today also
somewhere
he
you.
mentioned.
Mhm,
Today's Murli, it was there too.
mhm.
Today or yesterday, it was there. Um, One of the couple of questions someone asked me to ask you. One was about blessings. That Baba says that we have to live on blessings recently in an Avyakt Murli. How do we go about doing this? That how do we go about accumulating blessings? How are we living on blessings?
Baba, whatever knowledge Baba gives is a blessing because the knowledge becomes your understanding and understanding becomes your power to discern and capacity to power to discern and to judge is a big blessing. So the teachings get converted into the blessings. And even in Lokik way, if you have education and you do it properly, then you are qualified, you earn income, you support family, and it's a blessing, no? In the family, they will say, oh, it's a blessing, this boy or girl is so educated and a source of income also. So first we should take that way. And that is why many times when Baba says, I don't give Ashirwad to anyone. There is nothing like blessing in the study. You have to study. So then I am changing that study, changing those teachings and making blessings. Whatever you are qualified for, let's say you are very good in, these days somebody send us every night before sleeping. We are 5, 6 of us here who do seva. So we take this exam of 20 questions from Murli. I also sit. Bhumi reads Murli in the morning and every day gets 100%. So then we sit in the evening, and that examination also gives you score at the bottom based on how you. So she send us by email, and we sometimes we don't have time. Already 10 o'clock, and if we sit and ask everyone, so she sends them through email on their iPhone, and they have to answer, and then they get the score. And I do sometimes orally. So what I'm saying that when you are good in studies, then there are blessings, from parents and then teacher. And then, of course, these days, children are not sent. They were sent to the ashrams good for the gurus to teach them certain things, fundamental of the life. So I think that how these teachings become our blessings. And then even Baba looks at you. I like Santosh Didi, the way she asks question. What makes you worthy to receive Baba's special love? What are the qualities you should have that Baba blessed you? So that means your abilities will bring blessing. Now when you receive a blessing, that's why I give the card, right? Ek dena. So I give the card. So it's a blessing there, right? So when there is a blessing, the part of that is your specialty. But then you have to remind yourself when I have this blessing. Oh, Baba had told me this, and the power returns. But if I leave it as just the words, but I don't, so part of this blessing, that means it's in you, that's your specialty. And then as much you keep using it, that becomes your life. I don't know, Dadi Janki always used to tell me, you are born by blessing and you live by blessing. That means you are not laboring. You are, making effortless effort. It's very natural to churn knowledge, to progress, to improve, to transform. So it works in a very natural way. So I think each one of us to look into and say, what kind of blessings Baba has given me? What kind of specialties? There are some which we bring from Lokik life, and there are some which we receive in a Lokik life. So I think that this is how we earn blessings, right?
Right, right.
One of the very simple thing, which is Dadi Janki, one time Jagdish Bhai, when he came, he was very clever because he was professor of philosophy. So he had read scriptures, and so when you talk to him, like he will. And one day Baba said, then magazine began, World Renewal Gyanamrit. So he used to help in magazines. So one day Baba said, he's so clever. He's like number one. But no, he cannot be number one. I am number now. So we were saying, one side he said, praise Jagdish Bhai, but other side said, he can't be number one. I am number now. Because in Hindi, मैं सबको सुख देता हूँ. You may say happiness, but sukh is different, no? Than happiness. Khushi is different. But I don't know what's the appropriate word, because we always say joy and happiness, right? मैं सबको सुख देता हूँ, इसलिए मैं number one हूँ. And I remember that so much. How for little things, if people become happy, their life is more comfortable, and it helps them, then you get the blessings. No?
Right,
So
right.
Baba, because, when we came to Madhuban, like Baba, we were young, but also very active all around. So we had to cook for a day. So Baba remember that I make, let's say I make nice pulao or kofta sabzi, or so Baba, when I come, Baba will say, Baba already ordered very nice basmati right for you because you have to make pulao. Now, it's a very little thing, how Baba has to take interest in what we cook, who cooks. Like Gujaratis came, they wanted khichdi curry every evening. Now, in Yagya, we never made khichdi curry, but when Gujarat came, so then Baba said, Baba will also eat curry so that they don't feel that it's being made specially for them. So Sukh Dena. So Baba, like even now, is getting better here. Every evening they have millet khichdi, right? We even don't make, we make quinoa, no, lot quinoa there, quinoa rice, quinoa pulao. But here they use a lot of millet. So it's healthy, in a way. I asked brothers here, what do you do? Millet khichdi. Lot of people eat. Morning dalia, they eat a lot. Because it's like health awareness is increasing instead of eating aloo puri or eating, they know that what is good for them. So I think that facility, little facilities. One sister came to me and brought a long letter. I said, what is about this? Then she said that when we reach kitchen, by the time dalia is finished, they should make more dalia. Then she said certain things. I said, okay, I will talk to them because that department had already come to me, said about, 200 people are vegan, gluten free, and they do everything now. Double foreigners, when they come, majority of them are vegan and gluten free. So they make it nice, every day, different teas and different, and now they're providing more and more. So, but also, yeah, I have a lot of things I might share tomorrow evening.
I'm listening, Didi. Listening. One of the things, this is also came from someone, the question about a few days ago, Baba in the Murli was talking about Swadershan Chakra and about while walking and moving, while walking and talking, the words were while walking and talking, you should spin the discus. And the question was, okay, we can do it while remembering, while we are sitting down in yoga or in traffic control, but how do you spin the discus while talking or walking?
See, when Baba says it, what he means is that you can do anytime, right? It's not you're talking and spinning the check, your head will spin. So I think sometimes we take words as words and we just say, when he says walking, talking, that means whole day your normal routine. Whenever you have few moments, you should do that. You can do traffic control every hour, and because some people say I'm at work, I can't do every hour. I said, okay, if it's 2 hours, at least do it. So we
But
cannot
that's
take
not
it.
true, Didi. We can all do. Even at work, even every half an hour, every 20 minutes, we can all break for 1 or 2 minutes. We can do it. Like it's not like 1 minute, everyone can take a break.
Sometimes, let's say you have deadline or a project, you are in concentration, it's already 2 hours. Maybe you didn't even notice. Sometimes it could happen, but doesn't matter. Baba is not going to say why you missed one. You do it as much and long as often you can do it, just do it. That's so. Be Swadershan Chakradhari, whether it is while sleeping or walking, talking, whatever. What Baba meant, that it should be regular, it should be consistent, so that it helps you to create a stage. If what I want is a stage, so what we have to remember, that if I am doing Swadershan Chakra constantly on a regular basis, what the stage will be like. So that is what, like I like when today Baba said, knowledgeful means almighty. all powers. And if there is knowledge, and I remember that there was a time management courses were becoming very popular, right? So one sister used to go for management course. And the evening when she came, little things happened. Her own room, food, there was no management. So I keep saying you all give courses of management and you can't even manage your your life. First you manage your own thoughts, your own things around you, your tasks. There should be management. No? So sometimes we say, okay, I have to be Sudarshan Chakravarti. But then what will happen if I am Sudarshan Chakravarti? So then Baba explains that they show that how the devils were killed through this chakra which Sri Krishna had. That means the negative thoughts and useless thoughts shouldn't come. So am I achieving that, or am I looking at how often I'm doing it? You understand? That means one should do it and then see that how there is this, I destroy any negative thoughts or any useless thoughts, right?
Right, right.
And this is what we have today, a big Kumar and other Kumar. I don't know why they mix it. I thought I will ask Sharda, when can we have two classes? Because Kumars have completely different needs of life, or other Kumar, they have different, right? So how
Absolutely.
they match, I don't know why. Maybe there is, huh?
Maybe they were concerned about your time.
No, it was planned already. No, I know. It's not, yeah, she's saying 5,000 each, and only Diamond Hall. They don't have two big halls. That could be one, but also the time, no? They could have done it different time, one time Kumar, one time. But maybe there is not time even, because so much conferences and
I
bhattis
know,
and
right, Didi? Like when you're talking
lot
about
is
5,000, this, that, the scale in India is so big.
they are 9,000 in all, right? So that means two halls are. That's a
Right.
good reason. Half an hour you can. Class means you have proper hour. No,
Yeah, right.
because I offered this morning. I had offered for Saturday, but something came up. So I said, okay, I will go this morning. Even the topic they have taken is good topic. They call it Jwalamukhi, what yoga,
Volcanic, volcanic
volcano.
yoga, volcanic yoga.
Yeah, but anyway, I will talk completely different things. Let's go beyond. Let's see how far, how much, and things like that.
Right. Right. Didi, one last question before I go.
Okay.
Um, Today Baba was saying in the Murli, which is for you, yesterday's Murli, about Maya uses confusion. And so, and today also you were talking about Murli and understanding and all of that. So I was thinking about how Maya really it's Karan Karavanhar and uses these confusion and all of that in the soul. What is your thoughts on these things?
See, when there is lack of faith, lack of trust, right, or understanding, even not 1 minute, but quite a long time. Should I do it? Not do it. This is right or not right? Oh no. Like internally, we are just going back and forth in deciding what I have to do it. And it causes confusion. Even on the road, there are some people, sometimes they see exit, and the way the arrow is, when I drive with some people immediately, I have to go here or there. And I always say stop, no? Stop in a corner and then see where I have to go. Because when you are confused, the people, drivers, the cars at the back, they get confused.
Mm-hmm.
And that means more accidents or more whatever it is. Confusion is not a good tendency. It becomes a habit. And they take long time to clear. So whenever there is confusion, go in silence, stop, and then think. Like in the car, we go on the neutral gear and then we again start. Instead of trying, if your gear is not changing, go to neutral. No? So same Baba has given soul consciousness, remembrance. So Baba is like a neutral gear. You go, don't think about whatever. Think of Baba and then think. It's not that don't think, but think of Baba, take a pause or drama, and then again think, so there won't be confusion, more clarity.
Right, right.
So Maya, in the sense of in that confusion, you could decide wrong things and something wrong
Right.
could happen.
I like this, the whole idea about clarity, that really, if there's clarity, then there's no scope for Maya working through you.
Right.
Thank you, Didi. Om Shanti.
Okay, sure. Okay.